It's great to see you today on the Raven's Nest, finding hope and spirit in these interesting times. And don't forget to subscribe. Typically, professional police officers don't go around dropping the F-bomb on people when they ask why or when they come up to your window, the first thing they do is they ask you a question. They
Hmm.
don't deliver a command. They typically say, "Do you know why I stopped you?"
Yeah, so if they don't interact that way, you pretty much know that that's not who they answer
That's a
to.
big warning sign that it's not a police officer.
But okay, then, um, now it's escalating. So also
Hmm.
considering we're talking about white people,
Hmm.
right? Because white-bodied people, really, it's about whether we comply and are quiet and docile, or we act up, especially females.
Hmm.
I mean, it was obvious. It seemed obvious that the woman who was shot in the face, that she was with someone who's non-binary, and they kind of, you know,
Right.
put that together about what that meant
Hmm.
in their mind. But yeah, white-bodied people, it's about what we do. But brown and
Hmm.
black-bodied people, it's about who they are, just existing, and all
Right.
of that, all of what we're talking about doesn't even apply
Right.
for the most part, except people can talk their way through something if they talk in the right way that somehow gets the attention of the quote officer, right? And they can get them to leave sometimes. Um,
Well, and
yeah.
that's assuming that it's an officer who's been trained. It's an
Yes.
officer who's following rules. It's an officer who's aware that not following rules has consequences.
Hmm. Yeah.
And unfortunately, we have this alleged police force that
They're
basically
not
has no
accountable.
consequences.
No.
They have rules, but they don't follow them.
And we've seen this before. This
And there
shows
are
up
no
over and over
consequences
again.
over and over again
And it
throughout history.
doesn't go well. It doesn't
Right.
end well. We have a long way of
We have a long way to
a
go.
long way.
And and unless we can get the average Joe, for lack of a better term, to kind of recognize that compliance isn't safety,
Hmm.
because there's this belief system that compliance is safety. But compliance isn't safety. I saw a video just this morning of it appeared to be a white man who was driving, and ICE officers had stopped their vehicle in front of his vehicle, and they were pounding on his windows, and they were yelling at him that it was illegal for him to follow them.
That's
It's
what they're
illegal
saying.
for you to follow me. And the man in the car is going, I live in the neighborhood. I'm going to church. It's
Mhm.
illegal for me to go to church. It's
Yeah.
illegal for you to follow us. He says, I'm going to church.
Mm.
Why is this illegal? And then he starts escalating and he says, why are you following the orders of a draft dodger? I don't understand this. You know, I'm going to church. And they go, it's a Sunday morning. You should be home with your kids, they
Oh,
say.
wow.
Didn't
Hmm.
you learn anything this week?
Hmm.
The 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 frozen water people say, didn't you learn anything this week? You should be home with your kids. It's a Sunday morning. And the man goes, it's a Sunday morning. You should be in church. Why
Right.
are I'm going to church? And they finally left him alone and were upset and angry with him, but they didn't shoot him.
Hmm.
Now, is that because he was male? Is that because he's white? Is it because he's going to church?
Is it because he's filming?
We're glad you joined us today on the Raven's Nest, finding hope and spirit in interesting times. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you like what you hear, give us a big thumbs up. We'll see you next time.